Greetings, fellow explorers. Welcome back to Robot Ray Channel, your gateway to all things arcane and astonishing. Today, we embark on a quest to uncover the truth behind 15 ancient and mysterious creatures that have perplexed humanity throughout history. Join me as we unravel the myths and legends surrounding these captivating beings. Creature 1, the Kraken. The Kraken is a legendary sea monster that has its roots in Scandinavian folklore. It is often described as a colossal squid or octopus-like creature with immense size and strength. The Kraken is said to dwell in the depths of the ocean, typically off the coasts of Norway and Greenland. According to the legends, the Kraken is capable of creating massive whirlpools, devouring entire ships, and dragging them down to the ocean floor. Its presence was believed to be accompanied by turbulent waters and a release of foul odors. Creature 2, the Dragon. Dragons are legendary creatures that appear in the mythologies and folklore of various cultures around the world. They are often depicted as large, reptilian creatures with wings, sharp claws, and the ability to breathe fire. Dragons have been a central part of human imagination and storytelling for centuries, representing power, wisdom, and sometimes even chaos. Creature 3, the Chupacabra. The Chupacabra is a legendary creature that originated in the folklore of Puerto Rico in the mid-1990s. The name Chupacabra translates to goat sucker in Spanish, referencing its supposed habit of attacking and drinking the blood of livestock, particularly goats and sheep. The appearance of the Chupacabra varies across different accounts and regions. However, it is commonly described as a creature about the size of a small bear or large dog, with reptilian or alien-like features. It often has spiky or scaly skin, large glowing red eyes, sharp fangs or teeth, and quills or spines along its back. Some reports suggest that it can hop or fly short distances. Creature 4, the Yeti. The Yeti, also known as the Abominable Snowman, is a legendary creature believed to inhabit the Himalayan region of Nepal, Tibet, and Bhutan. It is described as a large, ape-like creature that dwells in the snowy mountainous areas. The Yeti is commonly depicted as a towering creature, standing between 6 to 9 feet tall, with a robust build covered in shaggy, brown or white fur. It is often described as having a human-like face, prominent teeth, and long arms. Some accounts suggest that it possesses a distinct odor. Creature 5, the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster, often referred to as Nessie, is a legendary creature said to inhabit Loch Ness, a large freshwater lake in the Scottish Highlands. It has captivated the public's imagination for decades and has become one of the most famous cryptids. Descriptions of the Loch Ness Monster vary, but it is commonly depicted as a large aquatic creature resembling a plesiosaur, an extinct marine reptile that lived during the dinosaur era. It is often described as having a long neck, humps or ridges on its back, a serpentine body, and flippers. Reports suggest that it can reach lengths of up to 30 feet or more. Creature 6, the Moth Man. The Moth Man is a creature associated with a series of sightings and reported encounters that occurred in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, in the United States during the late 1960s. Described as a humanoid creature with wings, it has become a prominent figure in cryptozoology and urban legends. The Moth Man is commonly described as a tall, winged creature standing around 7 to 10 feet tall, with a wide wingspan and glowing red eyes. Witnesses have reported it having a muscular or moth-like body, gray or brownish feathers, and the ability to fly at significant speeds. Some accounts mention that its eyes emit a hypnotic or mesmerizing effect. Creature 7, the Jersey Devil. The legend of the Jersey Devil dates back to the early 18th century, when Mother Leeds, a local woman, was said to have cursed her own child, giving rise to this monstrous being. As the tale goes, the creature emerged with bat-like wings, a horse's head, and a devilish appearance. Since then, numerous accounts of sightings and encounters have fueled the Jersey Devil's enigmatic reputation. Creature 8, the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird is a mythical creature that features prominently in various indigenous cultures and folklore, particularly in North America. It is often described as a large, majestic bird with powerful abilities and is considered a powerful and supernatural being. The Thunderbird is usually depicted as an enormous bird with a wingspan that can range from several feet to the size of a thunderstorm. It is often portrayed with vibrant feathers and sometimes displays lightning-like markings or patterns, emphasizing its association with thunder. Creature 9, the Banshee. The Banshee is a mythical creature from Irish folklore, often associated with death and foretelling of impending doom. The word Banshee is derived from the Irish term Banshee, which translates to woman of the fairy mount or woman of the fairy hill. The Banshee is typically described as a female spirit or fairy, often depicted as a beautiful woman dressed in white or grey robes. In some accounts, she may have long, flowing hair and glowing eyes. However, her appearance can also be described as that of an old hag or a withered crone. In Irish folklore, hearing the Banshee's cry is considered an ill omen and a signal that someone will soon pass away. It is believed that the Banshee can appear near a person's home, at a crossroads, or near a body of water. Some legends suggest that seeing the Banshee herself may result in one's own death. Creature 10. The Minotaur. According to the myth, the Minotaur was the offspring of Pasiphae, the wife of King Minos of Crete, and a magnificent bull. The bull was sent by the god Poseidon as a punishment to Minos, but instead of sacrificing it as requested, Pasiphae fell in love with the bull, resulting in the birth of the Minotaur. Half human, half bull form, the Minotaur is typically depicted as a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull. It possesses immense strength and ferocity, combining the power and aggression of a bull with the intelligence and physicality of a human. Creature 11, the Centaur. Centaur is a mythical creature derived from Greek mythology, which is half man, half horse. As featured in stories and art through the centuries, centaurs generally have the body of the horse and the torso, head and arms of a man. In Greek myth, centaurs inhabited the wild forests and mountains of Thessaly, beyond the land of humankind. This setting was best suited to the centaurs, who by nature were wild and barbarous, with little to no self-control, and a taste for wine and worldly pleasure. Creature 12, the Mermaid. In folklore, a mermaid is an aquatic creature with the head and upper body of a female human and the tail of a fish. 1. Mermaids appear in the folklore of many cultures worldwide, including Europe, Asia, and Africa. Mermaids are sometimes associated with perilous events such as floods, storms, shipwrecks, and drownings. In other folk traditions, or sometimes within the same traditions, they can be benevolent or beneficent, bestowing boons or falling in love with humans. Creature 13, the Wendigo. A Wendigo, or Wendigo, is a supernatural being belonging to the spiritual traditions of the Algonquian-speaking First Nations in North America. Wendigos are described as powerful monsters that have a desire to kill and eat their victims. In most legends, humans transform into Wendigos because of their greed or weakness. Just as there are different versions of the word Wendigo, there are many variations on the creature's appearance and powers. Sometimes, Wendigos are described as exceptionally thin, with the skull and skeleton pushing through its ash-colored, mummy-like skin. Creature 14, the Unicorn. The unicorn is a legendary creature that has been described since antiquity as a beast with a single large, pointed, spiraling horn projecting from its forehead. In medieval Europe, the unicorn became a symbol closely associated with chivalry, with heroic lovers and their lady companions often compared to the doting relationship between the unicorn and a virgin. During the Renaissance, in a move away from the Christian allegory, the unicorn became a secular symbol of chastity and loyalty. Creature 15, the Phoenix. The phoenix is the sacred bird of myth, mentioned in Persian, Greek, Egyptian, and Chinese mythology. But once every 1,000 years, he spreads his wings and sings over a large mass of firewood, and when he is overjoyed by his song, he kindles a fire in his beak, and when it burns in the fire, an egg emerges from it, which immediately catches fire and burns. Another phoenix is born from its ashes. Phoenix is considered a symbol of immortality and longevity in most cultures. But some cultures have attributed other characteristics to him. The story goes that the bird lives for several hundred years before it dies by setting itself on fire. However, it then starts a new life from the ashes of the fire. And there you have it, intrepid seekers of knowledge. We traverse the realms of mythology and folklore to shed light on 15 ancient and mysterious creatures. From the legend of the Kraken to the ethereal beauty of the phoenix, these entities continue to intrigue and bewilder us. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to Robot Ray channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our captivating explorations. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep embracing the enigmatic.